Jackson.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity to weigh in on this matter of pending bills. Mr. Speaker, there is something that I think either as a House, Treasury, county governments, and the general public need to understand. Unless we have another definition of a pending bill is a bill of either a service or a project that has been delivered to completion but has not been paid and it was budgeted. I think what we are experiencing in counties are not really pending bills. These are ongoing contracts that have been rolled over from different financial years. They were ongoing. Their money is budgeted. The money is there, but the counties are failing to pay. So there must be clarity on the matter of pending bills. These are not pending bills. This is just impunity by officers who have been given the responsibility of examining and paying for services and goods received. So, Mr. Speaker, the matter that we are supposed to be addressing is the question of non-payment of ongoing contracts or contracts that have been completed in the course of time, and the money is there in the budget. There is a confusion sometimes between pending bills and ongoing works. And even the figures that are being given as pending bills, they are not actually pending bills because their money is there. What we need to address as a House, Mr. Speaker, is how are we going to make sure that any contractor, not just in county governments, even in national government entities, even in semi-autonomous government agencies, are paid on time.
The Cheptumo, what is your point of order?
Mr. Speaker,
Because Senator Mandago
I have not been a governor before, but the member who has just been on the floor spoke about try to divine a pending bill. Is he in order, Mr. Speaker, is he in order for him to mislead the House? Mr. Speaker, a pending bill is a bill which is not paid, even if the project is not completed. Once a certificate is issued to be paid, Mr. Speaker, should be paid. It's a pending bill. But the members seem to give us the impression that it should be a service given, completed, approved, certified. I don't think, Mr. Speaker, that is the definition according to me.
Senator Mandago, can you give your
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. But the Honourable Senator did not even say which standing order he was rising on. However, Mr. Speaker, it is good he has also clarified he has not been a governor. So I think let me inform him from practice. Mr. Speaker.
that he has never been a governor.
Yes. So, Mr. Speaker, the matter that we need to address, and I think the statement by Senator Onyonga is very clear, that there are contractors who have worked, delivered, but they are not being paid. It is not that the money is not there. In this House, Mr. Speaker, you have had senators saying requisitions have been made for particular projects, for particular service, but that money has ended up paying others other than the ones that were being requisitioned for. So, Mr. Speaker, as a Senate, Mr. Speaker, we need to tighten the turnaround time and the requirements for payment of works and services that have been completed. Mr. Speaker, it is true. Most of these counties that we are hearing about pending bills and non-payment are counties that have undergone transition. These are counties either they have a new governor, and so is a new administration. And what have they done? And in this country, there are things that we must sort out. Government is a going concern. It's not about the individuals who hold the position. And when you come to that office, you continue with the work of that office. In this nation, every transition of 5 years, whether national government or county governments, you will hear, we are not paying these bills until we investigate, until because it was for the previous administration, as if Government starts and ends in an election. Mr. Speaker, I think we must allow the public servants who are not political to continue doing their work in accordance with the law. And that is why we have a law on procurement in this country. That is why we have the office of the Auditor General, which is not a political office. And if the payment has not been flagged off by the Auditor General not to pay, any public servant sitting on any payment, Mr. Speaker, I think action must be taken. And this is where we need to invite the Office of the Auditor General and the Controller of Budget to make sure that if there is need for legislation to enable their office to make sure that payments that are due are paid, I think as a Senate, Mr. Speaker, we shall be more than willing to engage in that discussion and even amend the PFM Act to make sure that contractors don't suffer. This is a country where we create entrepreneurs for 5 years and destroy them in 1 year immediately after election and begin struggling saying we want to create employment. Mr. Speaker, I support the statement by Senator Onyonka, and the governor for Kisii must pay all contractors who delivered service, and not just the governor for Kisii, all governors